Did you know there's an animal on Earth that can survive the vacuum of outer space? It's not a science fiction monster or a creature from another planet. It's a real living organism right here on our own world. It sounds unbelievable, but it's absolutely true. This animal is so tough it can handle conditions that would destroy almost any other form of life. This tiny creature is called the tardigrade, also known as the water bear, because of its plump, bear-like appearance under the microscope. Despite its minuscule size, the tardigrade has survived tests no other animal has, floating unprotected in space, exposed to deadly radiation, intense vacuum and freezing cold, then returning to life as if nothing happened. It can even survive being dried out for years. In 2007, tardigrades were sent on a space mission, placed outside a spacecraft, and many survived the ordeal. Some even laid healthy eggs afterward, proving their resilience extends to the next generation. For us, space is instantly fatal. For tardigrades, it's just another challenge to overcome, thanks to their unique biology. Their resilience challenges everything we thought we knew about life's limits, forcing scientists to rethink what's possible for living things. Tardigrades prove that survival isn't about size or brute strength, but about hidden, extraordinary adaptations, like entering a state called cryptobiosis, where they nearly stop all biological activity to endure the harshest environments. These microscopic astronauts inspire us, showing that life is far tougher and more adaptable than we ever imagined. They remind us that the boundaries of survival are meant to be pushed. Even the smallest creatures can push the boundaries of what's possible, teaching us that the wonders of life are often hidden in the tiniest forms. Tardigrades, or water bears, are microscopic animals with plump segmented bodies that look almost cartoonish under a microscope. They have 8 stubby legs, each tipped with tiny claws that help them grip onto surfaces in their miniature world. Tardigrades aren't insects or bears. They belong to their own unique group of animals, unlike anything else on Earth. Most are just 0.5 millimeter long, so small that several could easily fit on the head of a pin or alongside a single strand of human hair. They make their homes in the thin film of water that coats mosses and lichens, thriving in gardens, city parks, and even on rooftops. Tardigrades are truly everywhere, from the highest peaks of the Himalayas to the deepest parts of the sea, from boiling hot springs to the frozen ice of Antarctica, surviving in conditions that would destroy most other life forms. Their tiny size and incredible resilience let them thrive in places we rarely notice or even imagine. Chances are, you've walked past millions of these creatures without ever knowing they were there, hidden in plain sight. So next time you see a patch of moss, remember the hidden universe within, teeming with these nearly indestructible survivors. Wonders like the tardigrade are all around us, quietly thriving in the tiniest corners of our world, often unseen. What makes tardigrades so special? It's a mix of unique features. They have brains, muscles, and digestive systems, but their real secret is being eutelic, born with all the cells they'll ever have. Instead of making new cells, their existing ones just get bigger as they grow. This stability may help them survive extreme conditions by shutting down their bodies. Tardigrades can also repair their DNA, thanks to special proteins that shield and fix genetic damage. That's why they survive radiation that would kill almost anything else. Their simple, efficient design has lasted over 500 million years. Their strength isn't in fighting, but in patience, endurance, and molecular self-repair. Tardigrades show us that true survival is about inner resilience. Tardigrades are the ultimate survivors, enduring extremes that destroy most life. They can survive being boiled at 150 degrees Celsius or frozen near absolute zero, then come back to life. They withstand crushing pressures 6 times deeper than the Mariana Trench. Their resistance to radiation is legendary, hundreds of times higher than humans can tolerate. Special proteins and DNA repair systems protect them from deadly damage. Tardigrades could survive apocalyptic events that would wipe out most life on Earth. From space vacuum to boiling water, their survival skills are astonishing. They challenge our ideas of what life can endure. The tardigrade is a living exception to the rules of survival. Life, it seems, can persist almost anywhere. The tardigrade's greatest secret is cryptobiosis, a state of suspended animation where life seems to pause completely, yet the potential for revival remains. When water disappears from their environment, these tiny creatures curl into a dehydrated ball called a tun, losing over 97% of their body water in the process, a transformation that would be fatal for almost any other organism. Most creatures would die in such extreme dryness, but tardigrades survive, waiting for decades if needed, perfectly preserved in their tun state until conditions improve. Inside the tun, special sugars and unique proteins form a glass-like shield, locking their cells in place and protecting them from heat, cold, and even deadly radiation. It's like turning into a living time capsule, able to endure the harshest environments on Earth and beyond. When water finally returns, the tun absorbs it, the glassy matrix dissolves, and the tardigrade reanimates, sometimes after 30 years or more, as if waking from a deep sleep. This remarkable ability to pause life itself is their ultimate survival trick, a biological magic that lets them outlast almost any disaster. Sometimes the best way to survive is to wait out the storm, remaining patient and resilient until the world becomes hospitable again. Tardigrades remind us that stillness can be a powerful strategy, and that survival often means knowing when to pause and conserve energy. Life can endure by simply holding on, adapting to the harshest challenges and waiting for the right moment to thrive again. Tardigrades are more than curiosities. They're teachers. They show that resilience and adaptability matter more than size or speed. Their survival skills could inspire new ways to protect human cells, preserve organs, or create medicines that don't need refrigeration. If tardigrades can survive space, maybe life exists elsewhere in the universe. They expand our imagination and hope for life beyond Earth. The tardigrade is a symbol of hope and endurance. Even the smallest beings can survive the harshest challenges. Remember, the water bear's strength often hides in the tiniest forms.